Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this rainy in New York City Wednesday evening. Hope you're staying dry out there. Let's get this game started. Here's how to get signed up for this quiz tonight. You come to this website, which is appropriately named quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, you'll notice that we're looking for just a few basic sign-up details from you, which includes a team name. What do you want to be called here tonight? Followed by an email address. And lastly, we have a drop-down menu that asks you, are you in the league? If you're in the league, welcome back. Thank you for playing with us in season 62. If you're not in the league, hello, welcome. We want you here as well. Everybody is invited to play with us here tonight. So just let us know what your league status is and then click that button that says sign me up to play. Here's what we're doing tonight. We are playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics will be question and answer style rounds. Each round has 10 questions in it. And then we're going to close out the game with a picture round. The picture round is different than these first 3 rounds, but here's how those first 3 rounds are going to work. I will ask you a question out loud. When I ask the question, it's going to pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning, of course, that you'll be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of the questions may have multiple choice options, but you are going to find that the vast majority of the questions here tonight are short answer in their structure. Your goal then is to enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then to click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yeah, a countdown timer. There will be one of those accompanying each of the 10 questions in these first 3 rounds of the game. Keep an eye out for it and just make sure you click submit answers before the timer expires. Let's imagine a scenario in which you've entered in a response and then you decide you want to change your answer. By all means, please update your response to what you believe to be correct. Just make sure that you click submit answers again before the countdown timer runs out. In another scenario, let's say you've entered something in and it has a spelling error within it. Unless the question itself involves spelling the answer correctly, no big deal. I will make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hello and welcome. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well and staying out of the rain here tonight by playing some trivia, hopefully inside, getting cozy. Come on over to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, to get signed up for the game. Enter in a team name followed by an email address, and then let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. We are well into season 62 of NYC Trivia League. In fact, next week is our final game of the season before the championship. So let's check in with our standings for our top 10 teams in this tonight is our penultimate game before the finale. So penultimate, I don't know, what's pre-penultimate? What do you call the third to last thing? We drink and we know things. You're doing great. You're in the lead right now. And Team Cockroach rounding out the 10th spot with 222 points. Congrats to our top 10 teams. If anyone is curious to see how they're doing and you don't see yourself up here, head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. See what's happening thus far in season 62. These are just the top 7 scores from the season. So that does mean you could make things up if you're, getting close, but not quite there. You could potentially replace a low score with a higher one in this week or next week before our championship game. If you're just joining, hi, welcome, get signed up, play with us. This is the website to come to, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know if you're in the league. Before we get into our first round of the game, I do have two simple rules that I kindly ask that you all follow here tonight. Our first rule, the most important rule of trivia and life: there's no cheating. Don't look things up. That's not fun. Play fairly. Thank you. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Always a pleasure hearing from you all in the chat. Please feel free to keep that conversation flowing throughout the game. Just refrain from spoiling things for others. And with that, we're going to dive into our first round of the evening. This is your last opportunity to get signed up for the game before the game has begun. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, and you are going to be joining these 34 fabulous trivia teams from New York City and around the world. Our first team to get signed up, a hearty welcome to the Mountaineer, down to our most recent team to join us, Dassum Industries. Hello. And welcome to you two and every team in between. Let's get this quiz started. Our first category this evening, we are talking all about on the hunt. Hunt, your keyword in this first category. Let's do it. Round 1. Question number 1. Holly Hunter is the voice of Helen Parr in the Pixar movie The Incredibles, a character with what superhero alter ego? Helen Parr's superhero alter ego. She's really stretchy. Her name is Elastigirl. Elastigirl, your correct answer for number 1. A strong start with 74% of you getting that one right. Question number 2. The 1984 book The Hunt for Red October is the debut novel by what American author? A book that marks the first appearance of the popular character Jack Ryan. Those books are by Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy, 78% of you got it right. Question 3. Tom Cruise returns as what character in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning? Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible franchise plays the character Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt. If you just put Hunt, I'm so sorry. If you put Ethan Hunter, you're not alone, and I'm also sorry. Question 4. Prior to playing in the NFL for the Jacksonville Jaguars, Travis Hunter Jr. won the Heisman Trophy in 2024 while playing for what university's team coached by Deion Sanders? Travis Hunter Jr. won the Heisman Trophy while playing for the University of Colorado Boulder, or the Colorado Buffaloes. Acceptable answers there. A little tougher, but 44% of you coming in with a correct response there. Question number 5. What 2021 Oscar winner for West Side Story portrays the character Calypso Ezeli in the 2024 movie Craven the Hunter? She won an Oscar for playing the character Anita. She hosted the Tony Awards last year. She's hosted the BAFTA Awards. Her name, Ariana DeBose, is your correct response. 42% of you got it right. Well done to that 42%. Question number 6. What is the name of the author surrogate pseudonym used by Hunter S. Thompson as the central figure and narrator of many of his works, including Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? This one was incredibly difficult. So I think the name's going to sound familiar to a lot of you, but you couldn't pull it up. But now we all are going to remember it. Only 11 teams got it right. Your correct answer is Raoul Duke. 31% of you. Well done. Toughie. Question 7. Fill in the blank. E. Howard Hunt was a CIA officer who was tasked with identifying the sources of national security leaks following the publication of the Pentagon Papers in 1971 as part of an investigation unit with the vocational nickname the White House blank. Fill in that blank. There is an HBO miniseries in which E. Howard Hunt is portrayed by Woody Harrelson, and it is called The White House Plumbers. Plumber, your correct answer there. Plumbers, 97, or nope, 67% of you got that right. Number 8, Hunter Schafer stars as Gretchen, who moves to the German Alps to live with her father, where strange things begin to happen in what 2024 horror film? That 2024 horror film starring Hunter Schafer is called Cuckoo. Your correct response for number 8. 2 more questions in round 1. Here's number 9. On the Hunt is our theme, derived from a word meaning barker. What name for several breeds of Russian hunting dog is also the name of the first dog in space? This dog who went to space apparently had more than one name. Technically, those who were close to it called it the Russian equivalent of Curly, but the press called it Laika. Laika is your correct answer for number 9. Laika, a type of dog from Russia. And of course, our theme for this season has just come up. You have just been Who let the dogs out? Hot dogged. No picture of Leica there, but there's Dante. All right, everybody, we've got one more question in this first round. Here's number 10. What rapper's 2024 mixtape Might Delete Later features the song Huntin' Wabbits? The song is not by Elmer Fudd, though Elmer Fudd is featured in it at the beginning. Your correct answer is J. Cole. J. Cole, your correct response. That does bring us to the end of our first category of the evening. A tough first round. Don't worry if you're feeling that way. I'm sure you're not alone. I almost moved this one to later in the game, but I thought, you know what? You can handle it. We got this. Right now, we've got a tie in 6th place with 9 points apiece between Sharabuzi and Pieced It Together, and tied for the lead with perfect scores thus far, 10 for 10. We Drink and We Know Things 17 and 69, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, Los Pierces, and the Mountaineer. They did not find that first round to be too difficult. Well done to you. So much quiz left to go. But first, we do private events. If you're looking for something fun to do for your next get-together, be it a personal gathering like a birthday party or a corporate event, we would love to be part of it. Reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. I'd love to work with you. That'd be great. Our second category tonight, we are talking all about Call Me AI. Call Me AI is the theme. Round 2, question number 1. What virtual assistant by Samsung, launched in 2017 as a replacement for S Voice Assistant, allows users to interact with their devices and services using voice, text, or tap commands? This one happened to be my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have known that at some point this evening, the Samsung voice assistant known as Bixby was going to be coming up. Bixby is your correct response. If you don't follow me already, I encourage you to do so. Once again, that's Instagram at Trivia Meredith. I give away a hint every single time we have a new game. Our next quiz coming up 1 week from today. You can find us right here on Wednesday, June 4th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And as mentioned previously, the championship game will be 1 week after that. You all are invited. You'll get an email inviting you as well. Hope to see you the next 2 weeks. Also, everybody, big The Movie Quiz news. There is no movie quiz this evening. However, it is returning next week for season 13 and a whole slate of games back to back. You can check out that game next week. That is Wednesday, June 4th. Immediately following our game, Chris is moving that quiz back to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope that you all join at play.themoviequiz.com, and you can get more updates on that upcoming schedule by following him at Trivia Man on Instagram. Okay, our second category, back to it. Round 2, question number 2. We were talking all about Call Me AI. Here's number 2. The Steven Spielberg film AI Artificial Intelligence stars what The Sixth Sense actor as a childlike android programmed with the ability to love? Your correct answer for number 2, that actor is Haley Joel Osment. Haley Joel Osment, your correct response. Question number 3. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue AI program gained notoriety for being the first time a computer defeated a human champion in what game, with the opponent being Garry Kasparov? The game that Deep Blue beat Garry Kasparov in is chess. Chess. Would you believe that at 89% here, that actually happens to be a social? Every single team who submitted got that one right. Well done. Question number 4 in this Call Me AI round. In a staged video, Josh Allen suggests the Buffalo Bills use AI to announce their schedule release. The team's social media group got what athlete with initials AI to announce their schedule for the upcoming season instead? Name that athlete. The Buffalo Bills' schedule was announced by Allen Iverson, is your correct answer for number 4. Question 5. The Chicago Sun-Times faced backlash in May 2025 after publishing an AI-generated article that featured what kind of list that included many titles that do not actually exist? Cute. Your correct response for number 5. This actually made it to several publications. And it was a list of, first, before I tell you, a lot of you put things that are almost right. They were not best-selling books, but rather summer reads, summer reading list, summer books. Those are going to get you the point here. Apologies. They did not necessarily sell well, just something to read in the summertime. 61% of you got that one right. Question 6. What 2014 film title derives its name from a Latin phrase meaning God from the machine and is the lowest grossing Oscar winner for best visual effects of the 21st century? Looking for the name of the movie, everybody. Please name the movie. This wonderful movie, directed by Alex Garland, removes the deus from the god from the machine and is simply called Ex Machina, is your correct response for number 6. Question 7, formerly known as the Google self-driving car project, what technology company claims their robo-taxis have reached 10 million trips in May 2025? The self-driving cars, formerly called Google self-driving car project, are better known as Waymo. Waymo is your correct response for number 7. I've seen them in the wild. Pretty wild. I don't think they have them in New York, thankfully. I've seen them in LA, though. Anyone been in a Waymo? I want to hear what that was like. Question 8. What online gaming platform was hit with an unfair labor practice charge over using AI to replicate James Earl Jones's voice as the Star Wars character Darth Vader? The use of his voice was approved by his estate, but the acting union is taking issue with it, which I think is great. Protect people who are voice actors. People should work, not people who are no longer with us, though he had a great voice. And that game is Fortnite. Fortnite, your correct response for number 8. 2 more questions in this Call Me AI round. Here's number 9. What IBM AI system famously defeated Ken Jennings and Brad Rutter in a televised Jeopardy match, demonstrating the potential of AI to answer questions in natural language? That AI system that played Jeopardy was known as IBM's Watson. Watson, your correct response for number 9. 64% of you remembered that one. A couple of you put Winston, which is a great guess and so close. Here's number 10. The actor who played Gus Fring on Breaking Bad is the voice of the AI controls on Sonos speakers. Name that actor. Thank you so much for the feedback in regards to the Fortnite question. I'll make sure that that's fixed for any use going forward. Also, if anyone put Epic Games, I am going to accept that. So keep an eye out. I'll adjust your scores in just a moment here. I do have an answer for you all for number 10. Number 10, we're talking about the voice of Sonos's assistant. It's Giancarlo Esposito, your correct answer for number 10. That does bring us to the end of round number 2. We're at the halfway point of tonight's quiz. Let's see how it's going thus far. I have adjusted the scores, so things should be accurate right now. As it stands, 2 rounds into the game, we have a tie with 17 points. Let's go there. All right. Between pretend you're a trivia team member and need to come up with a fun pun using gravy. Share-a-Boozy, Team 578, Chi-Chi's Forever, and Team 578. With 18 points right now. In 7th place, we have Why Not Zoidberg. In 5th place, we have a tie with 19 points between Los Pierces and Pieced It Together. And tied for the lead currently with 20 points apiece. We Drink and We Know Things 17 and 69. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the Mountaineer. All right, everybody. Our final question and answer round coming at you. And then we have the picture round to close out the game. Round 3's category this evening is all about Nifty 50. 50, our key word / number in this round. Round 3, question 1. What rapper and producer has also had acting roles in the movies Den of Thieves, Expendables, and Get Rich or Die Trying? I have an answer for you all for number 1. It's 50 Cent or Curtis Jackson. Gonna get you the point there. How'd you do? You did great. 89% of you got it right, which is not a social this time. Question 2. What is the chemical symbol for tin, which has atomic number 50 on the periodic table of elements? The chemical symbol for tin is SN. SN, your correct response for number 2. Well done, 61% of you. Question 3. Survivor is coming back for a 50th season in 2026, and joining as a contestant for the second time is what creator of The White Lotus? Your correct answer for number 3, creator of the White Lotus, returning to Survivor season 50. It's Mike White. Mike White, your correct response. Question number 4. Former basketball player David Robinson's jersey number 50 was retired by what NBA team with whom he played his entire professional career and won NBA championships in 1999 and 2003? David Robinson's jersey number 50 was retired by the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs, your correct answer for number 4. Question 5. In the movie 50 First Dates, Adam Sandler's character Henry Roth has which of the following occupations? Is he a cafe manager, a surf instructor, a marine veterinarian, or a fisherman? Henry Roth he's got a pet penguin. He's friendly with a walrus. He's a marine veterinarian. Your correct answer for number 5. Question number 6. Ulysses S. Grant can be found on one side of a $50 bill, while what building features prominently on the obverse side? Ulysses S. Grant is on one side of a 50, featured smack in the center of the other side of that $50 bill is the United States Capitol building, the Capitol. 56% of you got it right. Question number 7. What SNL cast member from 1995 through 2001 played the recurring character Sally O'Malley, who would proudly proclaim, "I'm 50"? Sally O'Malley was portrayed by Molly Shannon. Molly Shannon. And of course, you have just been...
It's Saturday
SNL.
Night
61% of you got that one right. We've got 3 more questions in this round and then the picture round to close out the game. Here's number 8. True or false? Amongst the 50 U.S. states, Maine is the only one with a 1-syllable name. Is Maine the only U.S. state with a 1-syllable name? It is. It's true. And we did it again, everybody. Every single team who submitted got that one right. Well done. Question number 9. The K-pop group 50/50 released their first hit single in 2023, a song named for what god of desire, who is the son of Venus? Eros is a great guess, fits the category. However, the song name is Cupid. Cupid is your correct answer for number 9. And our final question of round number 3. Number 10. Set to reprise his role as Shorty Meeks in the upcoming comedy Scary Movie 6 is what actor who played Christian Black in the 2016 parody movie 50 Shades of Black? First and last name, please. Once again, looking for first and last name. Your correct answer for number 10, that actor is Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans. 67% of you got it right, and that does bring us to the end of round number 3. Let's check in with our top teams as we head into our final category of the evening. Right now in 7th place with 28 points, Why Not Zoidberg? Tied in 4th with 29, Los Pierces pieced it together, and The Mountaineer. And tied for the lead with perfect scores thus far, 30 for 30, We Drink and We Know Things 17 and 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It all comes down to our picture round this evening, which is in the topic of a spot of tea. A spot of tea is the theme. In this round, you are going to see 10 images depicting tea brands. It is your goal to identify each of the brands for 1 point. point. I note some of them you may be like, well, this particular type of tea is this flavor or taste. Please do not describe the taste or flavor. We're looking for the name of the brand that produces the tea. On your answer sheet, you'll see all 10 images laid out next to each other. Beside each of the types of tea, you will find a number from 1 through 10. And then underneath those 10 numbered images, you'll find 10 numbered blanks. On those blanks, enter in the brand name of the tea. You're going to have 5 minutes to work on this round. Then we'll find out how you all did and move on to our tiebreaker question to close out this evening's game. Let's do it, everybody. 5 minutes on the clock. Please name these 10 tea brands. We are at the halfway point of this evening's picture round. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to discuss with your teams the names of these brands. So once again, looking for the name of the brand, not the flavor of the tea. Name the brand. We'll come back and do a tiebreaker question in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Good luck. It's about that time. If you haven't done so already, please click submit answers. I'm going to start your countdown timer very soon. Good luck. I have answers for you all from the picture around here tonight, looking for the tea brands. Image number 1, that is Arizona. Image number 2 is Celestial Seasonings. Image number 3, that is Honest Tea, or simply Honest, gonna get you the point. Image number 4 is Bigelow. Image 5, that tea brand is Tazo. Image number 6, that tea brand is called Rishi. Rishi, your answer. Image number 7, that tea brand is Republic of Tea. Image number 8 is Pure Leaf. Image number 9 is Lipton. And number 10 is Gold Peak. Gold Peak. All right, everybody, that was the picture round. Let's see how you did. The toughest one of the round, with 31% of you getting it right, was Rishi Tea. The easiest one was Lipton, with 89% of you getting that one right. That does bring us to our tiebreaker question to close out this evening's quiz. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your response to this tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that means you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever is closest to the correct number is going to break that tie. Here is your question. In what year did Sir Thomas Lipton expand his grocery retail business to include the sale of tea, for which the brand today is best known? Don't cheat, I'll know. Reminder, everyone, our next game is coming up 1 week from today. You can find us right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com on Wednesday, June 4th. I hope that you join us. And then the following week is going to be our championship event. Same place, same time, but on Wednesday, June 11th. I hope you'll join us for that as well. As a reminder, the movie quiz returns next week, Wednesday, June 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time over at play.themoviequiz.com. Hope you'll check out that game after our quiz wraps up next Wednesday. I asked you all for this tiebreaker question. In what year did Sir Thomas Lipton expand his grocery retail business to include the sale of tea, for which the brand today is best known? That occurred in the year 1890 is your correct answer. If you did end up as part of a tie and your team is in the top 15 or so teams here this evening, we will post the results of the tiebreaker over on our Instagram. So keep an eye out for that at NYC Trivia League to see what happened here tonight. And with that, let's head on over to the winner's circle and see what happened with our quiz here this evening. Finishing up in a tie for 17th place with 25 points. Congratulations go to Machine Yearning, Team Cockroach, The Next Orchestration, The Question Marks, and Team Cockroach. In 16th place with 28 points, the Teutonic Titwillows. In 14th with 30 points, we have the Prettiest Nando and the Oslo Condition. In 13th with 31, Swearwolves. In 12th with 32, Team 570, 8 in 7th place with 33 points. Pretend you're a trivia team member and need to come up with a fun pun using gravy. And Why Not Zoidberg, as well as Sharabuzi, Chi-Chi's Forever, and Team 578. In 6th place tonight with 38 points, Los Pierces tied in 2nd with 39 points. We Drink and We Know Things 17, We Drink and We Know Things 69, Pieced It Together, and The Mountaineer. And finishing in the lead here tonight, the only team to finish up with a perfect score, 40 for 40. Congratulations go to 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Thank you all so much for playing here tonight. It's been a pleasure hosting for you. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible, and thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizio team for creating the software that you all played the game on here tonight. It's been a joy. I'll see you soon. Stay dry. Enjoy the